My name is Michael Anthony Asbel. I was born in 1959. That makes me a little gray-haired and all, you know what I mean? So I got a little bit of understanding of this technological stuff going on. I was around before it was on some of it. Yeah. 1959 was a good year. Real good year. I was born. But back then, there was this program by General Motors called DAC 1. Now, originally it was called Digital Design, but digital was back then thought of as fingers and not as what we look at today, digital. So IBM and General Motors working together changed the name from Digital Design to DAC 1. And what that did, it was Design Augmented Computer. And it allowed for the design of the vehicles at that time to be done by computer. They were able to illustrate all the graphics and all. And back then, everything was done by hand. They had to draw out everything. So they put this together, IBM in cahoots with General Motors, or actually General Motors in cahoots with IBM, actually. And in 1959, it was demonstrated. It proved to be a success, although it was short-lived. In the 60s, General Motors gave it up. They had a new CEO that took over, and he just gave it up. He's basically put it on the back burner. I actually threw it in the doggone closet or something like that. But anyway, they quit using it and they went forward with a new plan, a new program. But out of this, another program was developed or birthed, if you will. And what happened was what we know today as CAD or AutoCAD. The number one program out there right now for that is Autodesk. You can look it up, Google it, Autodesk. It's a large program. If you want to get it, you can. You can put it on your phone, you can put it on your computer. If you are technologically advanced enough and have enough understanding of how your computer works and everything, including your phone, you can make some pretty good designs and all with this. It's very useful, but it's also, if you actually apply it, can be pretty scary and terrifying. It can actually do some, because of the scope of it, the scale, if you will. If you're off by 1 degree, you can actually wind up with a big old mess. Imagine, if you will, General Motors designing the Camaro back in the 60s. And they used a 1/64 scale when they were doing their drawing, but they had a degree of an angle off by 1 degree. It didn't even have to be that much. It could have been a half a degree. When that design went to production, they would have a car body, if you will, that did not fit the chassis because of the design error by that degree. Today, everything you use, you touch with CAD, AutoCAD, everything, it's part of it. What you've done, your computer, the intricacies of the computer components inside it, they are and were designed using AutoCAD to get all of the specifications. It's kind of like taking a blueprint and a schematic, putting it together, and then building something from it. So that, I mean, furniture, your computer, your car, all because of DAC 1. We now have all these things, and they're made so much easier because of the scope of the program, the software that was used and developed by IBM and General Motors. My name is Michael Anthony Asbel, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Hey, 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 hey.